would be so proud of who you've become, though. That inner child version of yourself would be so proud of who you've become, who you are becoming. Because you know what I see? I see the past version of yourself. I do. I see the past version of yourself. But I see the future version of yourself too. The future version that's trying to do right by that inner child version of yourself. You know, trying to be happy, be joyful, and bring that into this world. But the Sun talks about healing this inner child. And this is very powerful. This is like letting that inner child, that inner voice know that you are powerful, you are strong, you can be happy. And then we have this 10 of Cups here. This is having the happy family, the happy home. This is building a foundation, and it may not look like everybody else's. So your version of happiness may not look like everybody else's version of happiness. This is your version of happiness. This is your version of happiness, and it's working, and it is working for you. This is coming out in your near future. Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to Rapturous house. My name is Tanya. I hope you all are doing absolutely wonderful. Today's reading is going to be for my Virgos. I want to see what's going on with you guys, okay? I do want to thank you all. I want to thank you all for all your likes, all your shares, all of your comments. They're all greatly appreciated. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. That way you'll get notified anytime I upload any new video footages, but also that way I'm able to tug on your energy, okay guys? Please remember, only take what's yours, leave everything else behind. If you guys would like a personal reading, my website's information is down in the description below. That is the only way that you're able to obtain a personal reading, okay? All right, my loves, I do call on the Holy Spirit. I call on the white light that guides us. I call on the goddesses that gives us our strength, and the angels that protect us. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with my Virgo spirit. What's going on with my Virgos? Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles talks about, you know, it feels like taking on too much. Because as I look at this, it's like juggling. This is juggling, but it came out in the Resistance here. This is an overextending here. You know, there's also mountains here in the back. So there's some obstacles here. So this is like, you guys right now, present moment, there's an overall energy of kind of juggling too much, taking on too much. And while you either overcame certain obstacles or you're trying to overcome certain obstacles here, I feel like there's a need to focus on one specific thing. I feel like there is. I feel like there's a need for you guys right now, present moment, to focus on one specific thing here, because the Chariot comes through when there's a breakthrough. But in order for this breakthrough to happen, you're needing to focus on, it's like zoning in on something specific that needs your attention for this breakthrough to be able to allow some type of forward movement, Cancer energy. Because I see the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords comes when it's like there's a battle. There's some challenges here. There's a battle here. And you're having to decide, because fives is all about change. These are easy changes. So whatever battles you guys are faced with, whatever challenges you guys are being subjected to right now, present moment, I just feel like there's a different way of handling whatever this is. I do. I feel like there's a different way of handling whatever this is. So let's see. Show me, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see for my Virgos. Seven of Pentacles. Guys, all just coming out in the Resistance here. So you have planted some seeds here, but you're not seeing This is showing me like, you're watching. This is like watching the tea kettle, like watching the water boil. This is showing me like there's something else that you could be doing instead of just kind of watching and waiting. Watching and waiting for something to come into fruition, for something to happen. I feel like there's something else that you could be doing here. Because there's something here that you've put a lot of focus into. And there's almost an energy here of like something has grown as much as it's going to grow, but there's something here behind you where there is, because look at that, you got these two pentacles here and you got two pentacles here, but there's something that you're needing to focus on, because you see how she's so focused on something that has reached its fullest potential, but with the two pentacles here, there's something more here that can be grown here, but her focus is not on that. So what I'm seeing here is that it's like there's a need for you to shift your focus here. Ten of Swords, you guys may have reached rock bottom in a situation, but this is saying that there's an opportunity. It can't get any worse. Something can't get any worse. So if you try to do something different, or if you shift your energy or shift your focus, there's a need for you guys to shift your focus. There is a strong need. For some reason, there's a need. It's like it's saying that there's a need for you guys to shift your focus. Yeah, show me more for my Virgo spirit. Show me more. So we have the Two of Swords. And we have the Four of Cups. There's a calmness. There's a calmness, or there's an easy fix that you're not seeing. Not facing. Your guard is up. Your defenses are up. You're not seeing. I feel like this is somewhat of the same energy I got for you guys yesterday. You take the blindfolds off. You lay the swords down. You stop being so defensive. Stop being so one-sided. There's an energy here of kind of a one-sided energy. Seeing that you are on solid grounds, almost being fearful, because I'm looking at this water in the background, but I'm also seeing how she's sitting on something solid. So this is telling me, you guys, there's a sense of comfort zone or complacency, like sitting in a solid place, holding firm, not budging. So there's a situation here that you're not budging, but I don't know if it's beneficial. I don't know if that attitude is beneficial. You have the Four of Cups here. You see, there's an offer here. There is an offer. But there's almost like, as I look at her. Let's turn off this light. I find that when I turn on this light, you guys can see it better. But look at this Four of Cups, whereas she's just sitting there, she's kind of over it, but not really and truly being open to see the gift that's being given here. She's so focused on this Three Cups here. She's focused on other people that bring her joy, what other people are doing. This is almost an energy here of not comparing yourself to other people, or not comparing your situation to other people's situation. Because the Three of Cups is about the people that you're interacting with, the people that you're mingling with, the people that you're working with, the people that you're enjoying your time and your energy with. And she has a bullseye view of those three people, whereas Spirit is offering something else up here. Something else is being offered. There's a gift here. So like this is showing me like you're so focused on someone else or something else that you're not seeing the blessing here. You're not seeing the gift here, or you're not, or like you're closed off to receiving. It's almost like an energy here of you're closed off to receiving. Why? Is because there's fear here in what you don't see. Because if you open your eyes, you're going to see that the water behind you, there's some type of calmness here. also look at that. Even with this card, like if you turn and look, there's so much potential for something else to grow here. But this is like a yo-yo here, like kind of running yourself a little ragged for some of you guys, but being on this yo-yo, and it's just like it's like, you know how they say take a shit or get off the pot, like that type of energy. Tell me more. Tell me more from my Virgo spirit. So we have the Ten of Swords here still. It can't get any worse. Your situation, like it's showing me things can't get any worse with this Ten of Swords. Whatever this is, it just can't get any worse. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And I feel it's like I'm looking at all these clouds. It's like your head's in the clouds, feeling like, but I also see these butterflies with all this transformation. Butterflies is all about transformation. And the red, I feel like these red, it almost like these reds kind of almost look like mountains. Of course, I know it's not mountains, but it's like, it may be a symbol of blood, but it's red always means power. And it's, you know what I feel? Being your head, what your head is telling you is that this is how you have to be. This is how, there's a feeling here of like, this is how you have to be to protect yourself. There's a lot of focus here on protecting yourself, but it's almost, I don't know if it's beneficial from what I'm seeing here. Because the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy has fought many battles and has won many battles, the most battles out of all the kings. You know, there is maturity here, but also this is an accumulation of knowledge. Like you've learned a lot of lessons, but also it's like, yeah, you've learned those lessons, but there's something else. It has to be something else. Like whatever lessons you've learned, how do you apply it in working better, working smarter, making things easier for yourself? There needs to be an application here. Application of the things that you have learned. It's just not about you winning battles. You know, it's just not about you showing that you're tough or showing that you're smarter. It's applying what you've learned to whatever this situation is. To whatever this situation is. Because what's influencing all of this right now, present moment, is this Ten of Swords being left for dead. And you see how I see her looking at this phone? And she's in all this pain. She's laying here. And I almost feel like she's looking through her phone and she doesn't even know who she can call for help. That's how I feel when I look down at this card. It's like she doesn't even know who she can call or who she can trust for help. And that has caused some type of buildup here. That has caused some type of buildup. This is showing me anxiety right off the bat. Fear right off the bat. Thinking of the worst right off the bat. Yeah. Tell me more. Tell me more for my Virgo spirit. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. That King of Swords wants to stay here. That King of Swords wants to stay here. The Queen of Pentacles focuses on what she can get, what he or she can get. It's the Queen of Pentacles wants to gather. The Queen of Pentacles is very big on gathering as much as possible, gathering as much assets as possible, as much money as possible. Also, like even I just got a gathering of dirt, like dirt on other people, like, you know, that type of energy. It's like the Queen of Pentacles gathers. This is almost like a bear that's about to go into hibernation. The Queen of Pentacles gathers. I feel like there's some type of energy here where this is coming out in your strength here, that ability to gather what is needed. And I feel like there's a reserve here. Like this is like saving your money, saving your resources, taking care of what you have, appreciating of what you have. That type of energy here, King of Swords. I just feel like that's how you are, how you have learned to live. You know, there's something here about gathering, keeping. What's mine is mine. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. I want. That type of energy. But it's like having a reserve is how you protect yourself in some type of way, shape, or form. It's how you have learned to win your battles. The more you can gather. Also, a lot of focus on work. There's something here about taking emotions out of it. You know, I feel like what can you make out of this though? Because you know what I feel? It's like I feel like I'm missing this Queen of Wands. I feel like I'm missing that Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups brings forth friendship, true loving energy, motherly energy, intuitive energy, caring energy, and the Queen of Wands is creative and courageous. The Queen of Wands kind of does what she wants and doesn't have a true like aim and focus. It's just like, I'm living life. See, this Queen of Pentacles is very focused on what he or she wants. So there's a lot of focus. You are focused. Tell me more for my Virgo spirit. Show me more. So let's see. Show me, Spirit. Show me what I need to see for my Virgos. Knight of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Queen of Swords. Okay, you see that? The energy that you guys are embodying. Knight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You know, when I look at the Knight of Swords, this is showing me someone that's like, go, but this is coming out in your weakness. This is talking too fast, acting too fast, too hasty. And now some of you guys, this is needing to. You either need to act or need to hold back. The Queen of Swords, I always love the Queen of Swords energy because, the Queen of Pentacles tends to focus. If you ever notice, some of these queens, they look to the rear, like look to the past. And what I'm seeing here is that you have gathered. In the past, there's been a lot of gathering. That's where your focus is at, gathering as much as possible. Now, here in your weakness here is about you looking towards the future. But that's your weakness right now, present moment, because the Knight of Swords is constantly chasing after something that he or she feels like they've missed. Constantly looking into the rear view. Behaving. There's a behavior here. Also, the Knight of Swords is somebody that has a very bad attitude. That they speak too fast. They speak too much. They fuss. They cuss. They fight. There's an aggression in that energy. But that's coming out in you guys' weakness. A very aggressive, aggressive in your pursuit here. There's some type of aggression here in the pursuit. Queen of Swords here, when really and truly, Page of Cups, really and truly, you guys should be focused on the new. You guys should be focused on the future, not the past. Show me. Show me what I need to see. for my Virgos. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Feel like I need to move these over. Sagittarius energy coming out in the resistance again. Why do I feel like, you guys, it's like you got upset. Like something very upsetting has happened. Either something very upsetting has happened. It's like you lost patience, or something wasn't balanced. Something wasn't working out or turning out the way that you wanted it to. You were pouring. See that? I feel like you were pouring into a person or a situation. Because I feel like this person, there's an energy here of this person trying to make everything work out. That's what I'm seeing here in this energy. Like someone here that's tried to make everything work out. Tried to balance their personal life with their professional life. You know, but also it's like, look, Temperance, Sagittarius energy is also about losing patience. Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about nostalgia, yes, but it also feels like an energy here of almost like that inner child, your inner child. So things that have happened to you, there's things here that have happened to you, the innocence, there's something about your innocence. There's things that have happened that caused all of this aggression, or all of this attitude, or all of this behavior. These patterns were learned. These patterns were accumulated. Your attitude, your patterns, there's certain things, there's an accumulation here of those things. This also talks about a past life. Some of you guys, there's a past life connection here where it's like you've tried. You definitely tried. Yeah, I see like, because the Six of Cups, again, it talks about past life. It also talks about childhood. It also talks about your inner child. You know, that type of energy is coming out. But with that Sagittarius energy that came out in the resistance here, feeling like there's something about your situation being unfair. There's something here about your situation being unfair, or even your upbringing being unfair, which it still influences you right now, present moment. It still influences you. Tell me more for my Virgo spirit. The Sun, Leo energy. This talks about the light. Look how this child is waving. Let me tell you something. That inner child of yourself would be so proud of who you've become, though. That inner child version of yourself would be so proud of who you've become. Who you are becoming. Because you know what I see? I see the past version of yourself. I do. I see the past version of yourself. But I see the future version of yourself too. The future version that's trying to do right by that inner child version of yourself. You know, trying to be happy, be joyful, and bring that into this world. But the Sun talks about healing this inner child. And this is very powerful. This is like letting that inner child, that inner voice know that you are powerful, you are strong, you can be happy. And then we have this Ten of Cups here. This is having the happy family, the happy home. This is building a foundation, and it may not look like everybody else's. So your version of happiness may not look like everybody else's version of happiness. This is your version of happiness. This is your version of happiness, and it's working, and it is working for you. This is coming out in your near future. See, your version of happiness, what I'm seeing here, your version of happiness may not be how it looks for other people. It definitely, from what I'm seeing here, it does not look for like what it looks for other people. There's some type of abnormality here, but it's right for you. It is right for you. There's something here about you guys saying goodbye to another life, an old version of yourself, another life that you've once lived here, and living somewhere else, moving somewhere else, doing something else, and living your true happily ever after. Being truly happy, being truly joyful here. Truly happy and truly joyful. Yeah, show me. Show me more for my Virgos. King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. That King of Pentacles is kind of sitting there. You're trying to get to a level of security in your life. You're trying to get to a level of stability and security in your life. You're trying to get to a position in your career. You know, you're trying to get your business to a certain place here. You're trying to get to a level of comfort here in your life. I see this. Excuse me. But I do feel like with this Five of Pentacles showing itself here, these two being left out in the cold. But you see this Five Pentacles here. Anytime you see a five, there's an easy fix here. These people, they're out in the cold, but they can choose to ask for help. They can choose to go. This is by choice. So I do feel a bullheaded energy coming from you guys. Sometimes you may need help, and you may choose to not ask for that help. There's a stubbornness here in this energy. I feel like a lot of you guys, you choose to work harder. Almost like working harder, not smarter. Like for some reason, the feeling of working hard, it's ingrained in you. And it's like you have to feel like, it's almost a feeling of I'm doing something. I feel the need to tell you, we know you're doing something. The Fool, Aries energy. This is about you guys taking a leap of faith. You know, this is almost like sacrificing one thing to gain another. You know what I feel? I feel like some of you guys, you fear. This is like, I'm going to focus on my work and my career out of sacrificing your true happiness or your true fulfillment, or being with the person that you want to be with, or however this goes, because of the off chance of this person leaving you, or the off chance that something is not going to work out. So this is like focusing all of your attention on something that you know that's going to work out. And what that is what you trusting the fact that you can put in the hard work and there's going to be a return for that hard work. This has always worked for you. That has always worked for you. Yeah. Working with doing what has worked for you. Tell me more. Tell me more for my Virgos. The Lovers, Gemini energy. You guys have a choice here. I feel like with that Lovers, Nine of Wands. You know, I feel like there's an energy here of like you have a choice to allow. It's almost like to allow someone in. Almost a choice to be vulnerable. With the Lovers here, you see how it's like they're standing there, and it's like, you know that there is love and emotions, however this goes, you know that it's like being, I feel like it's like these are two people that's kind of being caught here. They've been caught red-handed. They come from two different worlds, two different backgrounds, and they can choose to be together, to stand up for each other, to stand firm here. But there's almost like fear in between this. With the Nine of Wands, this talks about perseverance here. Overcoming the Eight of Wands. Overcoming certain actions that have been done. Certain things that have been said. So I do feel like, you guys, you have an opportunity to overcome that. There are certain things that have been done, whether you've done it or somebody else has done it, or certain things that have been said. And there's a choice here, a choice to either deal with someone or not deal with someone. There's a choice here in either dealing with something or not dealing with something. I feel like you have a choice. I do. I feel like you guys have a choice. Show me more for my Virgo spirit. We have the High Priestess. Everything is fine. Ten of Swords is, you don't feel like everything is fine. Why is it, I just feel like whoever this is that you're connecting with, there's somebody here in this energy. And whoever this is that you're connecting with, this is like two peas to a pod, is what I'm getting in this energy. Like, whoever this is like two peas to a pod. It almost feels like the energy I kind of picked up yesterday evening. And pretending like everything is fine, and it really isn't. Either I'm almost getting you both are kind of pretending, and it's not. Not knowing how each other feels, not being with each other. Like, there's an energy here of like, no, it's not though. You have built up this, how do I want to say that? I don't want to say our self-esteem, but you know how our immune system, that's the thing. You have built up a strong immune system in dealing with people, in being in relationships and connections, let's say that. It's almost like there's some type of strong immunity here for you. I see this energy. And even though in all actuality, it's not okay. And I do feel the need for somebody here to say that, you know what, it's not okay. It's saying everything is fine, but everything is not fine. There's something in this energy showing me that everything is actually not fine. You got the Ten of Swords here, the Ten of Swords here, but this is saying like everything is fine here. That's coming out in your closest relationship. Pisces energy. And there's things that are hidden here. There's mystery here. There's also not paying attention to signs and synchronicities, not paying attention to dreams. There's warnings here that's coming out in your closest relationship. And everything is not fine. But then we come here to the environment. Here is where you have a choice. And I feel like with the Lovers, Gemini energy, it talks about communication, and it also talks about vulnerability. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more for my Virgos. Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups. You know, this is like washing your hands with the situation and just moving on to the next. I feel like for some of you guys, it's because that's what you're used to. I feel like for some of you guys, I feel like that's kind of like an energy here of like that's what you're used to. Ace of Swords talks about a lack of. It's a double-edged sword. Remember that. So that's this Ace of Swords comes when you do have a choice. You can seek truth. You can seek to talk about it. You know, you can seek to see clearly. But with this Ace of Swords coming out in the Resistance as your potential outcome, this is like not speaking your truth. This is choosing to not see, not speaking up, not speaking your truth. Ace of Cups, choosing to go, choosing something else. New. This is almost like instead of working with what you have, instead of being honest about what you, like, you know, whatever's going on here, this is choosing to throw your hands in the air and go towards something else here. That's what I'm seeing. Like, and then we come back to, let's come back to this Two of Pentacles here. It talks about juggling too much, being a little indecisive, like ups and downs, you know, Seven of Pentacles. Whereas you're so focused here on what, but there's a potential of growth here right behind you, but you need to turn and see. You need to open up your eyes. Things can't get any worse. There's a lot of focus on gathering, but there are certain actions and behaviors and patterns in conversations here. Show me, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see for my Virgos. The way is clear. Look at that. Awaken to the power within you. Spirit wants you to see this. The way is clear. You need to awaken to the power within you, because the power, you have all the power. You've always had the power. You know, this is about healing that inner voice, that inner child of yourself. Breaking the patterns, breaking the chains. This is releasing yourself, relieving yourself. This is like almost saying, I relieve you of your duty. There's a version of yourself. It's like, I relieve you of your duty. Yeah. All right, my loves. That is what I have for you guys. If this resonates, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Until next time. Bye, guys.